evening and welcome to World News Zealandia. I'm His Majesty King Anthony, and tonight the territory of Sanders has declared independence from the St. Charlian Commonwealth. So far, a couple of nations recognise Sanders, including the United Kingdom of Zealandia, Danesland, and Bithynia. Meanwhile, the Federal Commonwealth of Sirocco does not recognise Sanders at the moment. Robert Leffler, a controversial figure, Robert Leffler, has returned to the MicroWiki community after a long absence following the revelation that he had many sock puppets. Mr. Leffler, a controversial figure, considered by some to be the greatest asset to the MicroWiki and others its worst enemy, has apparently resurfaced on the forums. We'll have more on that as it comes to hand. In the Federal Commonwealth of Sirocco, there is major construction work on what appears to be a storage facility in Tuesday Heights near Alston National Capital District, Sirocco. Whilst we have no data on that yet, it has been considered by some as a military installation. The Legislative Assembly has voted to disestablish the United Kingdom of Zealandia upon the signing of a new constitution for the Grand Duchy of Zealandia. This comes after the resignation and secession of Zealandia by the former Prince Sebastian. The Legislative Assembly has also voted to join the OAM and the TASPAC. This vote was a unanimous vote, funnily enough. His Majesty King Anthony, today at 5 p.m, probed both the Legislative Assembly of the United Kingdom of Zealandia and the Legislative Council of the Grand Duchy of Zealandia. This action was apparently taken to whilst the future of Zealandia is being sorted out. The King has assured us that democracy will be restored as soon as possible. The Royal Commission of Inquiry into the affairs of state of Sebastian von Linden as First Minister of the Kingdom of Zealandia, the Grand Duchy of Zealandia, and the United Kingdom of Zealandia was released today. Well, not today, but the other day. It was a damning. The findings were damning against Mr. von Linden, and Mr. von Linden is said not to be happy about this at all, calling it a complete or whatever, something against his name. I do apologise for the technical difficulties in Denton studio at the moment. The Royal Zealandia Constabulary and the Public Prosecution Service are considering prosecuting Mr. von Linden for treason and other crimes. And now on to the weather.